you are already rich. Believe it or not, but with God, you are already rich. See, I don't want you to look at being rich as just a piece of paper, money or a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? I want you to look at it like this. Be rich with happiness. Be rich with love. Be rich with peace. Because all of those things will take you so far in life. And y'all, I'm going to have to speak a little bit loud because I'm in the city, so, cars passing by. But let's look at it like this. Money is temporary, right? So you get a piece of paper, it easily rips, and that's it. You lose the money. You can easily get it back. But love, peace, and happiness, that all takes time to build. That takes consistent healing and all of these other things. But I promise you can achieve that with God. And the best thing about it is when you chase God and you put him first, you be able to have the love, the peace, the happiness, and the money. Because you got to see it like this. A lot of people look at money as evil. But I want to tell you this. When you put God first and you have a relationship with God, God knows your intention. God knows what you do with this money. God knows how you make this money. So if you're making it in a good way and you have good intentions, man, it's not evil. It's really all about your intentions. But I want to get into being rich, not just with money, but with peace, love, and happiness. Why is this so important? Why do I keep talking about this? Well, we got to realize you can have all the money in the world, but if you're truly unhappy with yourself, are you truly rich? Are you truly successful? Some people might say, yeah. Some people say, I have all the money in the world. So, money buys happiness. But truth be told, that's not the truth. Because you see celebrities, you see all these big name people, and they're still sad with their life. They're still going through it. You know why? Because they haven't found true love. They haven't found true happiness. But they do have the money, though. They have the nice cars, the big houses. And that's why I say it's always good to get your mindset right before you get the money. Because let's put this into example. Say you got $1 million. Yes, you have $1 million, and yes, you're rich now, and yes, you could get a nice car, probably a little nice house, but you still feel empty. You still feel like something's not fulfilled. And that's when you realize being rich and being successful is more to it than just money. Now, how can I become rich? How can I become truly successful? And that's the easy answer. All you got to do is put God first. But this is what I want you to understand. If you want to live a certain lifestyle, a better lifestyle, you have to already manifest it. You have to already convince your brain that you're already living that type of life. For example, if you do want a nice car and you do want a nice house and you do just want a nice lifestyle, tell yourself, I am rich. I am happy. I am successful. Because you telling yourself that's gonna make your brain think like, oh wow, like hold on, I'm actually rich, I'm actually successful, because you're manipulating your brain. So it's the same thing with negative influences. If you tell yourself that I'm a terrible person, I'm a bad person, I'm a nobody, you're gonna start feeling like a nobody. And that's why a lot of people stay stagnant, because all they tell themselves is negative things. All they surround themselves with is negative things, and also all they listen to is negative things. So imagine like this, you're always listening to bad music. You're always watching stuff that are bad. You're always hanging out with people who are so negative. The moment you change your environment, I promise you're going to see growth in your life. Because not only it starts with the mind, but it starts with your environment. So also change your environment, because you are bigger than your environment. You are bigger than your circumstances also. So I'm here to tell you that your environment doesn't define you, but you have to leave that environment, because that's what could be holding you back too. Now let's get back into the mindset though. The mindset is so important, because once you realize that you are already rich and you continue to convince yourself that I am rich, I am successful, I am rich, now your brain is going to start moving like you're rich. And now this builds emotional intelligence, because now you're going to have more peace with yourself, because now you're taking time daily to read, to educate yourself, to meditate. You're starting to do better habits that are helping you out. So now when you really become rich and you have the money and you have all these other things, you're going to know how to move mentally, because we all know, man, money is not just a physical thing, but it's a mental thing. When we bring out a piece of paper, if I was to bring out a piece of paper, money, and I was to rip it, whether it was $100 bill, a $50 bill, people will be hurt. People might be angry, or some people might not care, but you see, it brings energy, it brings emotions. So that's how we know money is just not a physical thing, but it's an emotional thing. So you being emotional intelligent, once you have money, you're gonna realize, man, this is just a tool. This is not really nothing. What really being rich is me being rich mentally. Look at it like this. You can lose $10,000. You can lose, shoot, $1 million. But just because of your mindset, just because you have a relationship with God, you be able to make that back and more. So that's why I say being rich in the mindset is so important, because you manifesting, you speaking it into existence, because we know the power of the tongue is extremely powerful. And then also you training your brain into just handling rough situations, setbacks, and all these other things. This is going to build you. This is going to form you and turn you into a greater person. So now once you have the lifestyle, the luxurious things, that everything that you want, you're going to be able to move in a better way, because now you know not just how to handle the money, but how to handle your emotions when it comes to money. So I'm here to tell you today, man, whatever you want for yourself is possible. And I tell you guys this all the time. Every reality that you want for yourself is out there, but you have to believe that it's out there. The moment that you tell yourself that, look, I'm gonna live this type of life, I promise you, you're gonna live this type of life. I'm gonna give you guys another example. If you tell yourself that you're gonna be a robber, a drug dealer, and all these other things, then eventually you're gonna start doing things that's gonna lead you to that reality. You probably go to jail, but you live that life. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with positive outcomes. The moment you tell yourself that, look, I'm gonna become a billionaire, I'm gonna become a millionaire, I might be successful with my clothing brand, with my job, with my business. The moment you tell yourself that, look, I'm gonna become successful and I am successful, man, I promise you it's gonna come to light so fast, man. When I first started content creation, you guys noticed about me, I was already manifesting it. Since I first started, I was like, I am successful, I am famous, and now look at me, I reached over 13 million views. I'm making money by doing what I love, but it was me manifesting it. It was me speaking it into light. It was me putting God first, because now I don't just have the viewers, I don't just have the followers and the likes, but I have true happiness within. I have true peace within, while having all this love coming to me, and I'm able to give love back. So I'm here to tell you, any reality that you want is out there for you. You can go out there and achieve it. You can go out there and get it. So I want you to go out there and put in the work. I want you to be committed to that process, because a lot of us, we say we want to become rich, we say we want to become successful, but we're not 100% committed. But I'm here to tell you today, you put God first and you're 100% committed to whatever you want to do. I promise you, you can achieve it. You can go out there and get it. Just go ahead, put in the work. My name is Nate Yaps, and I also created something, and I want you guys to look at it. This is the Daily Dice Challenge, and each game will come with a pair of dice. And based off the number you get from the dice, you do the activity that is listed. So we got stuff like reading for 15 minutes, journaling for 10 minutes, meditating, going on a walk, learning something new. All of these activities are meant to build you. They're meant to build discipline and consistency. And if we're able to get to 5,000 sales by the end of the month, I'll be giving 10 people $200. So go ahead, check out the Daily Dice Challenge. I mean, you guys see it. It's a board game that can help you out when it comes to your habits, self-improvement, all these other things. So go ahead, click the link in the description below. You already know. Stay up, stay lit.